Welcome back to Taiwan Outlook. Join us today is Mr. Hank Du, National Director of World Vision Taiwan. Mr. Du, as we know that before you joined the World Vision Taiwan, you were working at the Microsoft as the Senior Vice General Manager. And for you, I think for many people, it's hard to believe that you would give up that kind of job, well-paid job, and then become a volunteer at the World Vision Taiwan. What made you change your career?
Well, that's also surprised me also. That's a big question. When I actually I quit from Microsoft.
Yeah.
Just because I want to be more flexible. I want to be a more flexible lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, I can be, based on the previous 20 years experience in the management, the marketing strategies. Yeah. I'm acting something like a consultant or a teacher to many enterprises. I want to be more flexible. But one day, when the chair board of World Vision Taiwan gave me a call, Pastor Cho, Pastor Cho Lianhua, and I was surprised. I was so surprised. I have no such a background to do any international development works or social working. I did not know that about at all. I am. So I was surprised, but gradually over the 3 months of struggling, I realized that's an opportunity for me to develop myself. So although it's a very hard decision, but I don't know why, but maybe that's a call from God. I've been touched by the works that World Vision has been doing. So I said, there's no reason for me to say no. So I said, okay, let me try.
Yeah.
But just right after the joining of World Vision, I started to realize that it's a tremendous opportunity for me to learn from the scratch. Yeah. I felt I was like a pupil, in the first grade in school. I go to the school every day, and I started to learn, and that's so joyful and so happy.
Yeah. Ever since you took over the current position almost 4 years ago, for the outsiders, we began to see the dynamic aspect of the World Vision Taiwan. Do you think that your experience working at the business sector helpful in terms of helping you to run the World Vision Taiwan?
Well, I think World Vision Taiwan is an NGO, and the business world like Microsoft. Yeah. Actually, they can learn each other very much. The NGO has a great vision, so they got passion. Yeah. But the NGO needs to learn how to do things more professionally
and more efficiently. Yeah.
More efficiently, yes. So I think that's the things what I can bring from my previous working experience, like project management, like how to set clear, specific goals, objective-oriented, and how to organize to make the whole organization to be more sustainable. Yeah. All this, I might be contribute to the NGO like World Vision, but on the contrary, I learned much more than I can contribute. I found, and it's a challenge works because that NGO like World Vision are facing challenges all aspects from many angles, like the media, the society, the government, the donors, sponsor, the poor people, and the internationally, domestically, which is much more complicated than any enterprise in the business world I have been through.
What's the most difficult part in terms of running an NGO in Taiwan?
Well, I think the concept of the NGO is just like a baby in these years. Although there are so many NGOs, just like new blossoms everywhere, but there are not so many foundations. NGO has been built up, has been established. So that's the challenge that NGO needs to understand, that this is nothing joke. This is a real serious thing, and very difficult, and the challenge. So NGO are facing more risk than any other organizations. So I think that's the concept, the mindset shift. People need to understand this is not just you have a good heart and just do some charity, and this is a thing that the lower priority, you know, out of all the serious business, you can do some of the charity. No, this is a developing jobs, and NGO were becoming it's called the third sector of the society, and it's so important to the whole society development. So people need to face the challenge and serious and humble to learn.
But as we know that the number of NGOs in Taiwan has been increasing in the past few years, do you find that it's becoming more competitive in terms of getting resources from the society in general?
Yes, that's pretty natural because there are more and more NGOs moved into this market. But I think there are also opportunity to have people to think of how to cooperate together, to generate synergistic works. So when NGO can cooperate together, that generate more impact to the society.
As we know that there are also partnerships between NGOs and governments. From your own experience, do you find the present experience of working and cooperating with the government?
We have, I think for many projects, we have a good relationship with government, like 113, the hotline for the abused family, abused children. And we're learning, and we learn each other. I think government is also taking lessons from many of the projects. So NGO is never like just outsource targets. Government should take all NGOs as the strategic alliance, strategic partnership, work together, equally positioned to work together, so that to generate much more influence to the society, no matter from any of the objectives perspectives.
In general, local NGOs, NGOs in Taiwan do not have the capacity to engage internationally. But your World Vision Taiwan has been very well connected internationally. And could you give any your experiences or any advice to the local NGOs who might be interested in internationalizing their activities?
I think that people need to prepare themselves. People like us, we are keep preparing ourselves to be more capable to do the international works. Although there are huge partnership networking as of World Vision partnership, we need to prepare ourselves to be more professional. As I said, we have to open our eyes. We need to get more knowledge about the international society, and that will never be achieved overnight. You have to accumulate your knowledge and your thinking tank, thinking thinking ability to have the discernment of all the trend of the internationally. But unfortunately, I think this is the situation that Taiwan has been not too many opportunities to look outside of the world. So for all the local NGOs, if anyone who has the interest in the international works, I think needs to be prepared themselves to open their eyes and collect information and gradually connect the connectivity, get the connectivities, and prepare themselves of the capable professional job of their people.
But as we know, many NGOs are also looking to the government for help. To help them and to be internationalized. Do you think that's a good approach, to look to the government and look for help?
Oh yes, of course. The government has not only some of our diplomatic relationship, but the government has, I think they have accumulated so many experience and a lot of resources to try to help the countries. No matter the objective, maybe there are some of the diplomatic purpose. But making friends is always good. I think there's nothing wrong with that. So working with government, learning from each other, that would be a good way.
As we know, Taiwan has been running into a lot of difficulties in terms of formal diplomatic ties and with other countries. But some people argue that NGO could be a good approach in terms of reaching out to the outside world. From your experiences, do you think that NGO diplomacy is a good approach for Taiwan to be visible in the world community?
Yes, I think so. Yes, I do believe that. But that's we cannot hide a hidden agenda.
Yeah.
You know, we want to gain some of the
Political gains.
political profits, or you know. But well, people are very smart,
Yeah.
so people know what are you doing, what's your heart. So, but until you know people trust you, people knows that Taiwan, you know, the whole people of Taiwan is not only generous, but they have the good mindset. They have good integrity, character, so that they want to make friends, and we want to learn from you, but also we want to you know, exchange the experience and you know, cultural things, and you know, even the trading, but also we want to work with you for your development works. So we want to shift our experience of all the technical things in Taiwan to help them without any conditional terms. I think that makes things changed, and that could be a catalyst of trigger some of the change eventually.
Yeah.
No matter how political difficulties there are, but we need to prepare for that. Yeah.
You've been to many countries, and what do you think is Taiwan's international image abroad?
For all the communities, you know, and some of the countries I just been visiting, people knows that Taiwan is generous. You know, people knows that Taiwan is a high technology island. People knows that when we've been presenting there, people knows that there are many good hearts in Taiwan, although they have never a chance to get know them, but they know there are good hearts there. There are no good people there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in Taiwan, do you think any mentality change over the past few years in terms of providing humanitarian aid to other countries? Because we know, as you mentioned, that becoming more generous.
Yeah.
But in terms of actual work,
Yeah.
do you think that people in Taiwan are changing their mentalities?
There are some changes. I remember 4 years ago when I started my job in World Vision. One of the challenges that many of our sponsors or donors, they will challenge us, why don't you do more domestically
That's
in
right.
Taiwan? We said to them that we are doing. There's a lot of works in Taiwan, but we are also helping the other countries. And I gave the reason why we should do that. And I tell them the story back to the 2/3 of our early stage. There are 25 years there. We've been helped from other countries.
That's right.
Why should we now we have our wealth, why shouldn't we help them? So they realized that after I explained to them.
So there's an increasing number of people here willing to help.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you mentioned that you took over the job almost 4 years ago. When you took the job, there must be some objectives you're hoping to accomplish. So looking back, could you tell us what were the major objectives you are hoping to accomplish? And looking back, do you think that you have already achieved some of those objectives?
Yeah, I think over many years, even back to 4 years ago when I just joined the World Vision Taiwan. World Vision Taiwan has been very trustful, respectful, and very famous in the faming, 30 hours faming. So I have seen their tremendous good works back to many years. World Vision Taiwan has been trying very good, doing very good in the past years. But I also see there are some challenges ahead. Yeah. If we want to do more works, if we want to gain more trust, and that's the most important assets of any NGO, I think. And it's nothing special for World Vision Taiwan. The trust is our most important asset. So if we want to do that sustainably, we need to build up our stable and professional team. So we are not just to demonstrate that we are doing very hard, but we are also want to demonstrate that we are doing very good.
Okay.
You can count on us, and you'll be, don't worry about your money. We will use your money so wisely so that make the change of the people we are serving. Yeah. So that's the challenge. So we want to build up stable but professional team and the team working. As we are scattered services in many places, so it's a challenge to connect everything together. So build up the networking, build up through the modern technology to build up the networking and make sure that the people are use best of their time and energy, not on the administration works, but to provide their services to the needed people and serve the donor and sponsors and bridge and make a bridge to bring these two sides of people together, so they can they have a new, fresh life, very happy life because of what they have been receiving or what they have been giving. So that's our challenge, and we've been move on that way. Yeah.
Finally, look to the future. What would be the visions for World Vision Taiwan, maybe 5-10 years from now?
I think we want to be the organization that give the society an influential impact. We want to we want to change some of the value system of the current people, because there are there are so many people. They are rich. They may be rich. They may be healthy. They may be, economically no problem. But sometimes we feel that people in Taiwan has been suffering from without road ahead.
Yeah.
So some people committed to suicide, and some of the broken families, and some of the mental disease. And we hope that through this kind of effort, people help people, and you'll be the happiness is nothing from what you have, but from what you can give.
Yeah, that's right.
So this is an opportunity. We want to be the place that a lot of people is not only trust, but also is willing to join as the partner and hand in hand to not only help the other countries, help the other any needy places in the world, but also we work together to change society, make the Taiwan as beautiful. We have the beautiful places in the world, but we need to have a beautiful mind. We have beautiful people here, so the society needs to be changed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Heng Du, National Director of World Vision Taiwan. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Taiwan Outlook. See you next week.